Good Friday morning, everybody. Got a couple things that we'd like to talk to you about this morning to make sure you're aware of. The first is I want to talk to you for a minute about our comprehensive plan that's being redone. Let me just tell you a little bit about that so you can understand what we're going to be asking. We need everyone's input. Chubbuck has a comprehensive plan to help guide decisions by the City Council, operations of the city departments, and private development that comes to Chubbuck. This is a plan covering many things, particularly zoning and land use for development, future streets, and future city utility expansions. But we can't cover everything. We need everyone's input to help determine what is most important to address in this plan. We have a survey out right now that identifies 10 or so issues in 5 categories. Please tell us which of those issues are most important to you and what you think the city should address in this plan. There are links to the survey on the city website. We have a special page about the comprehensive plan update. Other links are found on our Facebook page, Nextdoor, Twitter, and Instagram. A comprehensive plan is not only required by state law, but also it is a very good way to identify goals for the next 20 years. We're required to develop policies and other plans for the community, including zoning to help prioritize and achieve our goals as we implement the plan. Our current plan is 20 years old. We've had amendments since that time, but we need to create a new plan for the next 20 years. Some of the most relevant policies and principles will carry over to the new plan. One other aspect that we want to make you aware of that's a little unique to our plan this time is about health. We received a grant from the Blue Cross of Idaho Foundation for Health to include several determinants of people's health. Several of these are in our new comprehensive plan, such as access to healthy food, vocational training, early childhood education, and higher education. Some of the determinants are already part of our comprehensive plan, such as housing, transportation, parks, community engagement, and employment through economic development. The City of Chubbuck invites you to take the survey to give feedback on our city goals and objectives for the comprehensive plan update. Your responses will provide the city insight on what you want to see your community become. Now let me just make a couple of quick comments about that. Oftentimes, as we have people come and participate with our public hearings, they just feel like that they're not being heard. And that becomes a bit of a challenge because there's a process that's in place, and there's a certain point when we're at that process that we really don't have a choice on whether we can accept or reject some kind of an application that's been made. This is the place that citizens can really make a difference. You help us at this point as we do this comprehensive plan decide what our priorities and our policies will be. Those will be the guiding principles. This is when your voice is truly heard, because those will be guiding principles, and as you get involved during the next 20 years, those will be the policies you'll be coming to address. So please take some time during this next little while and participate with this comprehensive plan. If you have questions, call the city offices, because again, this is a place where the more we can get people to participate at this point in time, the greater differences will be made. So again, I thank you in advance for your willingness to participate and give it your very best. Let's hear what you have to say. One other thing I want to talk to you about, NeighborWorks Pocatello came in and talked to me yesterday. A lot of you may be familiar with the work that they've been doing. You may be under the same misconception I was a year ago, and that's that it's just a Pocatello process, and it's not. These people work throughout 3 different counties. Now that has changed over the last 4 or 5 years, but at this point in time they're working in Bannock County, Power County, and Bingham County. And they have some really wonderful programs that can help our people who have little income to be able to take care of their own properties. They've left me some pamphlets. We'll try to make these available to you online. We'll see that they get posted online, but we'll have some down here at the city offices if you want to come and see them. The one that I'm most excited about is your opportunity to receive a grant. A grant, again, is not a loan. This grant would not need to be paid back, and that's anywhere between $15,000 and $22.3 thousand. That's a lot of money. There's some requirements that you'll need to meet in order to be able to get that. But if you've got maintenance needs around your home that you haven't been able to do because of money, come and look at these things. As I recall, let me just tell you two of the main criteria. The big one is income. If your household size is 1, you can make up to $43,250. And up to 4 people in your household, you can make up to $61,750. And again, that would include the income from everybody who's in your home. But particularly for those who are widows or widowed or an older couple living together, with 2, it's just under $50,000. So if you meet that income level, and then the age requirement is at least one of the people in your home need to be 62 years or older. There's a lot of questions answered in this, but I was really excited about this, and they're more than willing to work with us here. It'll be a great blessing to us. So again, if you have questions about this, first go online, see if those questions can be answered. We'll make sure that both of these pamphlets are available to you here at the city offices. We have a limited amount. I think they gave me about 10 or 12. We'll try to, but again, that's why we'll post it on our website so you can make sure and get there. But if you happen to have some deferred maintenance that you'd like to get to and haven't been able to because of money, and you meet these requirements, you can apply for that. And again, this is a grant, so it's not something that has to be paid back. I asked them, I said, well, what if you have more than the $22,000 worth of work? And they actually will work with you and give you a 0% loan to do whatever else you need to do there. That portion would need to be paid back, but again, at a 0%, you're not going to find that anywhere else. So I was excited to make you aware of that. We'll put those online. I hope many in our community who are in these areas will be able to take advantage of this and get some maintenance done in their homes. Thank you, appreciate you. I love this Friday. I got up early this morning and went up to the Simplot game breakfast. Again, those Simplot games are going on right now. If you have a chance, I know the weather's not exactly cooperating right now as it started to snow. If you get a chance to go up to the ICCU Dome, go up there and cheer those students on. But isn't it amazing the weather we're having right now? Like I said, as I got up early, they said that it was going to snow overnight. It hadn't. It was actually quite pleasant, but as I was coming home from the breakfast, it started to snow. And if I've seen the forecast right, we're going to get a little bit of snow over the next 3 or 4 hours. So enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and if you have any questions concerning the comprehensive plan or this NeighborWorks pamphlets, get a hold of us. Thanks. See you again another time.